Good morning, you guys. You're tuned in to the AC family. It's Alexandria, aka the mom of AC family. So since this is my first video, I'm just gonna be introducing myself. And the twins are down here because they want to follow me. Which is normal. Hello, what's up? Okay, so I'm making this video, this first vlog, and basically introducing my family, myself. The other kids are at Happy Helpers. They feed the homeless. I'm just seeing if you poo-poo. Now you can get up. Okay, so every Sunday, the older kids, they'll start going to once they're of a good age, probably like 4 or 5. So I have twins. The one I just had with darker hair is LA. This one is Briella. It's morning for us, so they just woke up maybe an hour or 2 ago. They had breakfast. They're not going nowhere, so the hair is not going to be done. I still have my scarf on. So we chilling at home. Pretty. The pretty? It's so pretty. Look. Yeah. Okay. So AC family is me and my 5 kids. I have 4 girls, 1 boy. 9 is my Anaya. She's 9. Milan, we call her Mimi. She's 5. No LA. She just want a conditioner. What you gonna do with that? Juju, his name is Trey Jr., his daddy's name Junior. And then I have the twins, Briella, 1, and LA, of course, 1. LA was born first, so Bree, that makes Briella. I call her Bree. That makes her my last and my little baby. She's my last little baby. I don't plan on having any more kids unless I get married and he wants kids. Or a kid. I'll get a kid, because, yeah. I think I'm done having kids. I remember. No ma'am. I'm gonna pick up LA because she's not listening. Oh, they are supposed to be taking naps, but they know how to open the door, so they know how to run out of their room, and I had to put a gate up so they wouldn't run down the stairs. Close this one, you can hear right. Okay, so as of right now, I'm recording on the phone. I will be getting a vlogging camera as soon as I can. It's about $600. So, but basically, what my channel will be about is my kids, mom life, products that we have used for the kids and have worked really well. We will be, I will go to talk to other moms and other stroke survivors and things like that. I really want to get into the vlogging because my kids have actually been watching YouTube since they've been old enough to turn it on the Xbox, okay? And on the phone. So I figured if they watch it so much, why not get them into YouTube themselves and let them have fun and, we do some vlogs together. And then that way when they grow up, I plan on keeping these videos and them having access to it and things like that. That's my goal, is to just get them involved and let them enjoy things. I know you're sleepy. Why not just go to bed? Just go to bed. Hey, you want to go lay down? You want to go lay down? What? So again, they're one, they don't talk, obviously. They say a couple words, and they're learning. She smells like poo-poo, y'all. I'll be back. Baby Juju, I'm trying to get all the videos of them before they leave to go feed the homeless. This is Juju Bean. His real name is what? What's your name, bro?
Trey Jr.
No, what's his full name?
Trey Jr. Anthony Garrison.
His real name is Trey Anthony Garrison Jr. We call him Juju. Juju Bean!
Huh?
You like Juju. Go ahead, you gotta look at the camera, boy.
I wanna do
So he's the only boy out of 5 kids. He has 4 sisters, right?
Yeah. And two sisters, 2 babies, and
Yes, baby. What y'all doing? She got poo-poo. You got poo-poo? She said poo-poo. Somebody go change her poo-poo. I'll be back. It is now 1:30, and the twins are down for their nap. I wanted to go ahead and go through the story of, this stroke I had that left me not being able to eat. I had to learn how to talk again. I had to learn how to walk. Okay, so exactly 6 days after I gave birth, on July 21st, 2018, that night, July 27th, I guess, would be 6 days, I had the worst headache. We were going to Walmart to pick up, their newborns. They're 6 days old. So we were going to pick them up some stuff, some baby things that we might have needed. Okay, so this headache was not a normal headache. It was to the point where I was in front of Walmart in the car crying. So my then boyfriend, their father, my kid's father, basically asked if I wanted to go to the hospital to find out if something is wrong, which I should have went at that point, but at the age of 25, I did not assume anything other than I just had twins, gave birth, and that I have a headache. I was on epidural. I got induced. It could be normal to get a headache like this. I've never had a headache like that with any of my other children giving birth to them. So maybe that should have been the red flag. And I'm going to my story to explain, one, why my voice is not as normal as other people's voices. And mostly because of any other mothers that might have been in the same situation, or if they do get a bad headache, maybe this time, well, their time, at that point they will go to the doctors before, they have a stroke. Or before it, ruins you all, before it gets worse than what it did with me. So I got a headache on the 27th. On the 28th, I woke up normal. I went to the bathroom. I grabbed LA, and then I lay back down. Laying back down, I then started, I don't even know what I was. All I know was half of my body, I could not move, my right half. So, this side, body, arms, legs, feet, toes, I could not move. It still did not process that I was going through a stroke. At that time, I used my left side to try to call my children's father and my mom. I try to call them, and tell them something's not right. I can't move. So I called my mom. Their father was at work, so that's just what it was. Thankfully my brother was home at that time. This Simba, our cat, one of them. We have 5 cats. One for each kid. But yeah, I didn't know what was going on. My brother was home. When I called my mom, she said that's when she knew something was wrong, because my speech was starting to not sound normal. I wasn't saying anything. I wasn't saying words. I don't remember that part. Okay, so when she, got that call of me not being able to speak words, she called my brother and told him, asked him what's wrong with Allie. Go check on her. At that point, I didn't think about calling the hospital. I didn't know I was having a stroke. And honestly, I didn't think anything of it. So my brother comes in, he's like, something's, they're conversating. She tells him to call the ambulance, EMT. They pick me up. I remember parts, until I get in the EMT, then I don't know what happened. So, I remember them coming in my room, they had to pick me up to take me downstairs into the EMT. And that's all I remember. The next time I wake up is in the Baltimore ICU. I was told by my mom that they took me to Howard County Hospital in Columbia first. And then they basically told them that we can't help her. We don't have, what we need to diagnose and treat. So they then took me to Baltimore ICU. And that is where I got the help to get better. I remember waking up in the ICU, which is the intensive care unit in the hospital, and my dad was next to me. Okay, so I woke up from a medical coma that they had put me in, I guess to keep me stable and safe. And basically the type of stroke, there's two types of strokes. I really don't know how to explain the other one, but the one I had was a brain bleed. Basically, like, basically, I had an aneurysm in my brain, and it popped, which caused bleeding in my brain. And when, it's not normal for your brain. So it caused me to have a stroke. I've had different diagnoses, I guess you can say. One doctor told me it was preeclampsia from the pregnancy. Another doctor told me it was from pushing Briella, the second baby, out so hard it popped. So I'm not sure really how this can happen to a 25-year-old. And well, I can see 25 having 5 kids is a lot on a human body, period, to anybody. So maybe my body, maybe that was its way of telling me, chill out. I don't know. But I'm thankful to be alive. The hardest thing I would say was when the twins, they're newborns. It's a mother's instinct to take care of them. Obviously, being in the hospital, I was in the hospital for a month. I was in rehab for 3 months, 2 different rehabs. One was called Kernan, and the other one was called Genesis. Being there, I missed a total of about 4 months of them growing up, and them, when I'm in the hospital, in the rehab, I was able to see my kids, and I was not able to speak to them. Which I could say was one of the most hardest things for me in this process. Not learning how to walk, not learning how to talk. It took me a while to talk, but the process of seeing them and being around them and not being able to just talk to them, it pushed me to get better. So you guys, I'm a strong person. I don't cry, especially not in front of people I don't know. So it's not easy talking about it. I'm a survivor. I'm lucky. I'm blessed, but it's hard. It's hard when you have kids in the picture and dealing with something like this, which can. I'm lucky. Let's just say that. I'm lucky to be alive. I'm so thankful. But at the point where I was in rehab, I was depressed. But honestly, I feel like me sharing my story, that there are people, make fun of my voice and I guess my appearance because I didn't lose all the weight from the twins. But I'm alive. I'm breathing. And honestly, I feel like no one can take that from me. Say what you want negatively. I honestly don't think it's going to hurt me. But I have to talk about it in order to get other people to talk about it with me. Because the whole time going through this in rehab, I had people tell me, "You're a miracle, it's a miracle." But you can't help to think, like, why did it happen to me sometimes? Like, I'm so happy and blessed to have my twins and all my kids. But definitely the twins. I don't tell a lot of people. I told about the people I loved and people close to me. So as a lot of people know me, that know me, I've had 3 kids before. I had Anaya at 17. I had Mimi at about 21, 22. And I had Juju at 23. And then the twins at 25. Pregnancy was fine, birth was fine. This one with the twins, I was scared for my life. I was happy, I had joy, but I was scared. It's not one, it's 2. It's 2. It's 2 babies. And me. So before I gave birth, I had a prayer I always said every night. I'm gonna be back, y'all. I get emotional. Tissue and get my life together. Right, quick. So I'm in my baby's room. My baby's room. Royce. Mimi and I and Juju are sleeping here. So, cause the lighting, and I don't have a camera yet, so I'm using my phone. So I'm trying to get some nice lighting or whatever. Okay. So finish the story. My story. Okay, so before I gave birth to the twins, I used to say a prayer every night. I will ask God to watch over me, to give me strength in this delivery of my 2 beautiful babies. I asked him to guide me through this process and whatever is right, do it. I pray to God that if something happens, that it happened to me. Yo, I'm a strong person, like, and this is why I wanted to wait till the kids were left and that the twins were down for a nap because it's emotional. Um, so I pray to God and I asked Him if something happens to let it happen to me and not the twins. Because, you know, when you're pregnant, you look up other videos or you look up other people's stories about their birth. And I was scared this time. It was scary. So every night I would ask God to please, if anything happens, to keep my twins safe. I'm not a negative person. I'm not like, it was new, first of all. It was twins. And every mom knows anything can happen during delivery. You can switch up and have to get a C-section. I honestly don't think I can't. I could imagine if something happened to any of my kids. And just, I wanted to see my babies. I wanted to hold them. I wanted to be with them. It was just, that's all. So I really feel like God gave me what I asked for, and not in a negative way. Not like, oh, he strike me down. No, I feel like he showed me like, I feel like it's like a, whoa, chill out with the kids thing. And then I feel like it's like, I got you, girl. Like, I'm gonna take care of these babies, you know? So I might have had to go through a stroke and whatever else comes with it, but I'm thankful that my twins and my kids are okay. And that they're healthy, you know. I got 5 beautiful, healthy kids. I'm healthy now. I can't complain. Alright, so my phone died. But I think I'm gonna end it there. Because I really don't want to get emotional again. So my point of making this video vlog for YouTube is because I plan on using YouTube a lot more. for a lot of things. For my kids to get on and YouTube and start their own channel and get them creative juices flowing for them. And of course, I hope and pray that they get, we get some people who are interested in getting to know us a little more and maybe telling me their story, or just if they need someone to talk to about their situation or anything. The doors is open. I'm hoping for positivity from whoever watches this. And honestly, if anybody has went through the situation of having a stroke, or even having a stroke after giving birth, I'm really interested in knowing, about what happened. And little Rose. Okay, so basically, I'm interested in knowing, if you have been through this or a situation like this. And I ask people to be, kind, and just keep in mind that I'm thankful to be alive, and although it was an inconvenient situation, it's my situation, and it's for me to get through, and I got through it a lot better than most people who have a stroke get through it. I have heard stories where some people are still handicapped from having the stroke, cannot walk, limp, or can't move their arm very well. So I just want to reach out to people like that and say, it's okay because God kept you here for a reason. And it's, people who make fun of them, and it's not funny because you can go through it. At 25, I went through it. At 25, I would have left behind 3 kids. And that's why I don't do no stupid things today, like driving and drunk and fighting. And I really try not to, because that's little compared to what I went through. And I don't want to die from doing anything stupid like that when I'm so close to dying from something I couldn't even control. You guys, the footages are only going to get better, I promise. I'm going to get me a camera. We're going to get someone to edit these videos, because until then, I will be trying to edit the videos to put them up and get, my story out and what I'm about and my kids. If you have any questions, just ask me down below, and in the next video, I will answer them as truthfully as I can. I want you guys to subscribe, like, get me on up there so I can keep sharing. And my kids would definitely be happy to see people, interested in them, and they love them some YouTube. Alright, you guys. You have tuned into the AC family. See you next time.